You are. Oh, hi guys.
Are we live again?
We're live.
Hi. Wish that would go off. Okay, perfect.
Okay, it's off.
It's off.
It's
Perfect.
off. What's going on here? Really?
Commercial.
Okay, well, we are here.
We are here.
Hopefully, you're here with us. What's up?
Say who you are so we can say hi.
Here,
Am I supposed to look there or there?
up there.
Okay.
We're trying to get high tech now, so we got all different things to look at.
Where are the comments?
Right there, there's one.
Oh, you said it. I was going to say hello. Hello.
Hi, Lady Fox. Hi, wife and mom, Erica. What is going on, everybody? It is a chilly Florida night for us here. Mm-hmm. It's only like 60 degrees out.
It's cold.
Yeah.
Hi, guys.
Tonka, Chelsea, Buffalo, what's up? GB, the whole gang's here.
The gang is here.
Oh, so we had a long day today.
We've had a long week.
A very long week.
It's been not the best week. I don't know which other way to
It's
say
not
it.
a good way to start it.
Well, it's not been a good week. It's been a long week.
Yeah, it's been a long weekend, and it's only Saturday. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Sarah. Hi, Chastity. Not in a saying hi mood.
Yeah. Hi.
How's everybody doing? Like
Yeah.
I said,
How's everybody doing? What is everybody up to this late Saturday?
You gotta get this
Oh,
down a
wait,
little
no. Hi from Canada, eh?
That's better.
It's daylight savings.
Yeah, that stinks.
That's super stinky.
That just sounded funny.
And stinky.
So what's up? Does anybody have any questions for us?
Yeah, any questions?
We're ready to answer them. Otherwise, we'll just talk about our day.
Nevada. Cool. What are we drinking? Mudslide.
No,
Oh,
it's a
Russian.
White Russian.
Yes, white Russian.
White Russians tonight.
Yes. I've never had one, so it's my first time.
Hi, Charlene.
Hi.
Are you watching us wearing your shirt?
Oh my goodness. That'd be cool. Does anybody have any questions for us? White Russian. Love White Russian. Yeah, they
Tennessee.
are pretty good.
Lindsay, let's hear your accent.
Tennessee.
Yeah. You got a Connecticut accent too?
Oh my goodness.
Joey's from Connecticut. I don't know. Is there?
Is it more like New York kind of?
I don't know. I don't know.
Connecticut. I don't know.
I even got a little sun. Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
I'm really
you
red.
are so burnt.
Oh my gosh.
My
I was out in the
goodness.
sun
No
all day
accent
today.
in Connecticut. Well, I didn't think Wisconsin had a Connecticut accent either.
Yeah, right.
Okay, we got a question. Read it.
Do you guys get asked if you're Mormon a lot? We have 5 kids, and that's our number one question
Oh
we
my
get when people
goodness.
find out how many kids we have.
I've never been asked that.
We've never been asked that
I
at
don't
all.
think we've ever been asked that.
I've been asked actually if we're Catholic before.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, I have been asked that.
Yeah. What I get asked all the time is, "Are you done?" I get asked
We
that
get asked that a
all
lot,
the
too.
time. Like, "Are you done? You can have more." You know, that kind of stuff. So, or why? I get asked that all the time. Like, why?
All right, so Charlene loves the shirt. She says thanks.
Oh, good. You are so welcome.
Tonka says, I just got my home sold, closing in April, so I'll be buying my home in Mineola, God willing, in May. That is awesome. Not too far from us. Here, it's funny. Shell Bell says, how are the rec sports programs, football, track, and baseball? Well, that is why I am so sunburned, is because I was out doing
All day.
baseball all
All
day
day.
long.
It was
Literally
opening day.
8 a.m. to 6 p.m. I was outside playing
And
baseball.
I'm super bummed because I had to miss the kids' first games today because Maverick, 104 temp. So Maverick missed his first game and Mom stayed home to lots
Yeah.
of hugs and cuddles and help him. So but
Maverick's
yeah,
sick.
he's super sick. It's so sad.
But to answer the question,
I love it.
The sports programs here in Florida are
It's like
amazing.
it's like
Yeah.
my favorite thing here. Like
That
for
is-
the kids is my favorite thing.
We actually, now we just got the season's in full swing for baseball, and because we have so many kids, we are busy at the baseball field Monday through Saturday. The only day off we have is Sunday. So
Well, no, because Brody just made
Tournament team.
Yeah, he just made the travel team, so that we just added to that.
yeah,
So
that'll be fun though.
it's fun. I love baseball and I love being at the ballpark, so I don't mind it. And we'll get to travel with the tournament team.
Yeah, we
too,
don't go too
so,
far though.
Yeah.
All right, Shellbell says, would you suggest rent or buy first? You know, that's really a personal opinion. But
For us, we preferred renting because we didn't know the area. And
oh,
the last thing, Kate didn't charge her phone. The last thing, the last thing we wanted to do was get into a situation where then we're, you know what I mean? We're stuck in a situation until we can sell something. So we just wanted to get our feet wet. We wanted to get our feet wet being newly Floridians and really know the area, know the schools before we made it like a
permanent thing.
permanent.
I mean, it is
It
permanent.
is permanent, but like, you know what I mean? Like the house
Yeah,
permanent
right.
and
Something
the
that-
neighborhood permanent. So,
Okay, I have a nephew named Maverick.
maybe.
Don't hear that name too often. No, you don't really.
But every time somebody does say
Every time.
something, it's Top Gun. It's
Yeah.
always a Top Gun
You know-
reference.
Never seen the movie.
I can't believe that.
I should probably watch it. I hear they're doing a remake though.
They are, but it's not going to be the same than the first.
Wife and Mom Life says we are coming down in 2 weeks, driving from Massachusetts. Is that right? MA?
Massachusetts?
Is that MA?
You're
Or is it Maine?
you're asking me?
Man,
I don't know.
I'm gonna go with Massachusetts.
MA.
Yeah, I was right. See,
Hmm.
Massachusetts. Okay. 2 kids and a dog looking in Claremont to get ready to move next year.
Claremont's
Man,
nice.
we're all gonna be neighbors. We
Yeah.
got Mineola, Claremont. We have a few other people that have asked us about Davenport. So I mean, we're all gonna be neighbors. What should we
Yes.
do?
We need to get together.
And why? What are we gonna do?
We should have a barbecue. I love barbecues.
You know, Maverick will feel better soon.
I hope
so.
so.
We just don't want him to miss any more school.
Mavi is he is a lover, and I don't like it when any of my kids are sick, but he is just, it makes me so sad. And he is the one who gets the really high temps, and
Yeah.
it just scares me. So, but yeah.
He's a trooper,
hopefully.
though.
He is such a trooper. Biggest thing is making sure Sully Bear doesn't get it.
Yeah.
So,
But anyway, here we go. We got something. Shellbell says, sorry. Don't be sorry for the
sorry.
questions. That's
Bring
why
'em
we're here.
on.
You know
Yes.
what? The last thing we want is to be sitting here being like,
So.
what's going on? So
Yeah.
we wouldn't mind having tons of questions right now.
Yeah.
So go for it. You guys are in Orlando, right? Do you like the area? What are the closest beaches? We're actually in Davenport is where our address is considered. The closest beach for us is Cocoa Beach. It's about an hour and 10 minutes, right? We could also go like an hour and 20 minutes to St. Pete Beach, or Clearwater is like an hour and 25 minutes. So it's kind of nice because the Gulf Coast and the Atlantic Coast are about the same distance from us.
yeah.
And depending on how we're feeling, we can choose where we go. But
Very-
that's definitely, one of the main reasons we moved here is the beaches. So,
And then you have, we're smack dab right in the parks too. So, right?
yeah, there.
Yeah, there. Oh my gosh, I did do something like that.
We're smack dab right in the parks
Right there.
Oh boy. My family of 4 is moving from Washington State to Daytona Beach area next summer, says Lady
Cool.
Fox. That is awesome. Daytona Beach is a great
I
area.
love going
It's
there.
bike week right now. Remember when we went there
Yes.
last year? We didn't know it was bike
We
week.
did not know.
We didn't know it was bike week, and we went up to Daytona Beach, and
Was Daytona when I got so sunburned and then we had to buy the shirt in the store?
that's happened. a
Or
couple
in
times.
the restaurant? Because I was so burnt. Right, because that's the cool area, right? That's the cool beach that you just walk along it and then there's like stuff to do.
It's like every beach in
Yeah,
Florida.
that is pretty much every beach in Florida. whatever.
But yes, Daytona Beach is a cool area.
Yeah,
It's
I
got
love
a
it.
lot of stuff to do. All right. Carrie Lawrence says, hi all, glad I caught the live feed. We're glad you caught it
Yes.
too. Thanks for following along. All right, Douglas says, what do you guys have to say about the Fort Myers area looking to move down from
Oh my
Minnesota in November? I'm also
Minnesota.
in construction. Heard you say that in a previous video. I am a commercial carpenter.
Cool.
Well,
I love Fort Myers.
Fort Myers is cool.
I
I haven't been there since I was a kid, but
But like I said, I've said this the last live about Fort Myers is I vacation there, so I've never lived there, but I totally would live there. Fort Myers is really cool. It's
Yeah.
pretty, and my mom is a big traveler. She travels internationally, and then she comes down here and goes all over. And she loves Fort Myers, so
and as far as the
if it's
construction industry,
Graham and Anna approved, it's good.
as far as the construction industry, you don't have to worry about a job here, especially being a carpenter. There's so
Yes.
much going on. I'm actually part of the largest multifamily housing project in the entire country right now is going on, and it's all wood construction. So there's
Wow,
tons of work down here.
fancy.
Yeah. All right. Carol says, hey everyone from Michigan. Planning to move to the Villages in Florida in approximately a
Ooh.
year and a half.
That's another one. My mom loves the Villages.
Yeah.
Loves the Villages.
That's like a 55 plus community, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. But my mom, like, always, when she comes down here, she tries to go to the Villages because of the shopping. She likes the little shops. I've never got there yet, but my mom says it's really cool, so.
Where we at? Okay, Carrie says, my hubby and I are moving in 2 years to Florida from Canada.
Canada.
Everybody thinks we're
Hey.
from Canada. From our accents.
been to
Do you guys
Canada.
agree?
I've
We
been-
talked about this last time.
I've been to Canada. I've been to the falls. Is it Rainbow Falls?
Niagara Falls.
Niagara Falls. Rainbow Falls. Is that a water
Rainbow
park?
Falls is a closed water park in
Oh,
Wisconsin.
I've been there too.
This is her first drink.
And my only.
All right. Sarah says, hey, I'm 15 years old and I've been obsessed with Florida. What places in Florida do you think are the best for young people? I'm from Wisconsin too.
Wisconsin, what up?
You know, I would say the Orlando area is pretty good
Yeah.
for young people. There's so much stuff to do.
It's pretty hoppin'.
Not to mention, I mean, the beaches are somewhat close. I mean, you're in the middle of the state.
And I just say, like, if you're a young woman moving down, I'm assuming, like, when you're 18 or you graduate or if you're coming down with your family, I'm not sure your situation, but there is a lot of job opportunities too for young, you know, between waitressing, the parks, all sorts of stuff. College is great down here.
Lots of colleges.
Yeah, so.
Lots of colleges. It's like 19 degrees right now.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I don't even think I could handle
My
that.
parents are visiting from Wisconsin today, and they're already, well, not today, they've been here for a week. But
Has it been a week already?
tomorrow will be a week, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, no, today was a week. Anyway, we were at the ballpark all day, and they were complaining they're cold. So they're getting used to,
It happens.
they're
I'm
getting
telling
used
you.
to the weather down here already, because we had 90 degrees on like Thursday, and now today the high was like 66. So.
I was talking to my dad earlier, and I kept saying, well, you know, I forgot to put sunscreen on the kids because it's so it was freezing today, and you don't think, and he's
Freezing,
like,
yeah.
it's not freezing. Quit saying it's freezing,
Yeah, it
you
wasn't
know?
freezing. Oh boy, let's see here. Carrie says we are already selling winter gear.
There you
When-
go.
You're moving in 2 years and you're already selling your winter gear?
Hey,
Yeah. Get rid of it, right?
yeah. Why not?
Where are we at? Oop, Jessica says, is it smart to drive a Penske down 1,200 miles or have movers drive everything for us? I guess it's really personal opinion. You're going to save a little bit of money if you drive it down yourself. I guess then you don't have to worry about anybody else wrecking your stuff either.
Yeah. If
Because-
we had to do it again, I would probably have you.
Yeah, and we would probably take a whole lot less stuff with us. So
Yeah.
that's something you guys need to consider when you're downsizing, is because there's everything you bring you're gonna get here and think you brought too much.
And our moving experience was a nightmare. So we opened the back of the truck and everything was broke. So
Bro, missing,
Mm-hmm.
everything. where are we low? Douglas says, awesome. Thanks for the input. Much appreciated. No problem. That's what we're here for. Carrie, we are in Alberta. That's cold. That just sounds cold.
Alberta, Canada?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm so proud of
I
yourself.
was so happy. I totally guessed on that. So.
Miss Kim says, hi guys. I'm definitely considering Daytona Beach, Orlando area and Tampa for the move from Washington, D.C. It
Wow.
would depend on the job offer, though.
That's a big move.
Big
Very
move.
cool.
Good areas. Love it.
That just reminds me. Remember our son today that said Washington D.C. is the capital. So on his test, can he just put Washington D.C. and all the capitals?
For all the states.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's trying to cheat. Yeah.
Little goober.
All right. Wife and mom say, I love that you say hoppin'. My husband makes fun of me every time I say that.
I say that a lot.
It must be you're trying to be hip, you know?
It's getting down with the kids, right?
Like,
The logo or the
lingo.
lingo.
Carrie says we're considering south of Jacksonville or St. Augustine area. That is an awesome area too.
I'll tell you what. I wish. That's another place I wish we could go is St. Augustine.
Yeah, we visited.
It's super cool.
It's
It is
cool.
very cool.
That's in St. Johns County, and
Wait.
the schools are really good there too.
Is St. Pete the same?
No,
It's not?
no,
So St. Pete isn't by St. Augustine?
no,
I
Lindsay,
like
it's not
St.
even close.
Really?
No.
Okay. I like St. Pete too.
St. Petersburg is south of us. St. Augustine's way north,
Whatever.
up by Jacksonville.
I like both of those places.
Okay. Just ignore her for a second.
What? I didn't know. I thought they were by each other.
The game says, hello, I'm planning to move down there to Orlando from New York City with my wife. Been looking into areas to move to. What are the best areas to move between Davenport, Winter Garden, and Claremont? You know, it's all kind of the same area.
Does he have kids?
Yeah. Do you have kids? He said,
He said wife.
with my wife.
Do you have kids?
If you have kids, I would say out of those three, I'd go to Winter Garden, I think. Winter Garden is more of like a family community, and the public schools are rated a little higher than the other two areas. Out of the three of those, I mean, I'm telling you, we live in Davenport, and the schools in Davenport are rated probably the lowest out of all three of those.
Yeah.
The public schools.
Public schools, not charters and academies.
Right. Jay the Man says, hello guys, don't know if you guys remember my question about 100K salary jobs without a degree or
Yes.
what trade.
Yep.
If not, it's okay. Love your channel, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
You
Yes,
know,
I do remember. I do remember.
I think, any trade could have a $100,000 job if you have the experience.
Right,
You know,
and
it's-
that's what I said. I
Yeah.
said that I think experience, I remember saying that it will go a long way. with
and
that
how
situation.
desirable you are.
Yeah.
You know? So,
Sell yourself.
literally.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that. I'm like, oh boy.
Sarah Burns says, oh, where'd it go? What are your thoughts on Venice?
We're going there.
We're going there in 2 weeks.
And we were just close to there.
Yeah, we were, but we didn't go to Venice.
No, we
Venice
didn't.
is, I'm pretty sure it's considered a very nice area.
Yeah.
We're gonna go there, and we're gonna actually make a video
Yes,
there.
we are.
And
we're doing
maybe
some other
we'll even
stuff
go
there, too.
live there. That'd be cool.
That'd be cool.
Go on the beach or something and do
We
a
could
live.
do that.
Would anybody like to see that? Let us know.
Let's do it. I'm super excited about Venice.
Buffalo says, you guys have to pay HOA fees. It seems like every neighborhood or gated community in Florida has some owner association fees.
Mm-hmm.
I'm familiar with HOA fees with condos and townhomes, but not single homes. Yes. There are
Good
HOA
ones.
fees in our, good ones. Well, even bad ones
yeah,
have
that's
HOA
true.
fees. But in our
What-
community, yes, there is HOA fees. However, we rent, so they're included within our monthly rent. So it's not like we pay something extra.
But didn't we notice when we did the short period of time at looking that we did agree that we almost need to go with one a little bit higher of the HOAs because
Yeah.
the ones that were super low.
The neighborhoods usually aren't kept up
No,
nice.
I'm gonna get him.
Okay. Carrie says, how difficult is it when renting with pets? We do have a pet.
I don't think people.
I think lots of places, it's gonna depend on I've done some looking, and it's going to depend on, first of all, what kind of pet. I think for some reason, most places are a little bit more lenient with a small dog rather than a cat, just because for some reason they think cats do more damage. But lots of the time, what you'll find with the dogs is, you'll pay an extra security deposit for the dog. Usually it's going to go up exponentially according to how heavy the dog is. It goes by weight. That's what I've seen. Our place, well, we have a bunny, but that doesn't count against it. So as far as that, I don't think you're going to have trouble renting with any sort of pet, really, unless you have some huge dog. CNET says too much sun. Can you tell? Yes, I did get too much sun today. I talked about earlier, I was out from 8 a.m. until 6 p.m. all day today doing baseball. So yes, I was out in the sun all day today. Hey Matt, what's up, buddy?
Who?
Matt Heltz is in the house.
You want this one, honey?
Oh boy, where'd it go? Hold on. Kim says DC is going to be a state now. Is that true? Is Washington DC becoming a state? What's going on? I hope no one's fibbing to me. Yeah, what's going on here? This is news to me.
Wait a minute, I'm gonna look real stupid for a second. Washington D.C. is not a state? No, the capital of Washington, right?
Oh
Wait,
my gosh.
help me out. What do you mean? What do you mean?
Stop.
No, what do you mean? Explain.
It's the capital of our country.
Yeah,
It's
I
its
know.
own little thing.
Yeah.
Hold on a second.
So
We'll
it's
come
gonna
back.
be a state.
That's what they're saying, but now we're way behind on the comments, so I don't know what's going on here.
Alright, come on, baby.
We'll figure it out.
Yep, I'll help
Do you know if it's easy to get a job in finance in Florida? I graduate in a year and looking to move there when I'm done with school, says Zach. Now, I know for a fact the Jacksonville area has a ton of banks and finance jobs. So if you're looking for a finance job in Florida, I would think that Jacksonville is probably the area because they have lots of headquarters to main banks up there. The game says no kids. So yeah, I think then your best bet might be Davenport then, to be honest, because the rent's going to be a little bit cheaper. There's good communities here. Everything's pretty close. And if you're not worried about the school district, then, I'd say Davenport, you're going to get more for your money. Simple Joy says, I'm at a different stage in my life. Kids are grown, but love your channel. Any info on apartments in Orlando area? I don't have any info on the apartments, but I would just say if you're going to look at apartments, specifically in Orlando, make sure you go visit the neighborhoods because there's definitely very good neighborhoods in Orlando and there's definitely very bad neighborhoods in Orlando. So if you find cheap rent in an apartment in Orlando, there's probably going to be a reason for it. William says, does your rent cover your HOA fees? Yes, it does. Our rent covers everything except for our utilities, all the normal bills. It covers our HOA, trash pickup, all that stuff. Lady Fox says, I was looking into schools in Volusia County, and they have dress codes. Your schools have dress codes.
Yes.
Every school that we've looked into for our children here, yes, has had a dress code. There are some public schools that do not have dress codes. I've seen children coming home from school in their street clothes or whatever, but every charter school or, usually higher rated for some reason, public schools I've seen do have dress codes. It's usually, a specific color polo shirt or a polo shirt with a logo, the school logo on it, and either
That being said,
khaki or blue shorts or pants.
you know what I don't understand about that though?
What don't you understand?
Okay, so I think, I'm totally guessing on this, but I think the dress codes, right? I think they're meant, would you say, for everybody to kind of be equal, right? Probably
Be equal
more
and- yeah.
professional looking or safety too, because our kids, their teachers talk about that it's like a safety thing. But you know what really, really bums me out?
What bums you out?
Is that they let the kids carry their backpacks around.
Yeah, I know, that's weird.
It's so weird. Like, they don't have lockers. Like, just the school that our kids go to. I'm not saying that it's like that in every school, but I would prefer, safety-wise, that kids weren't,
Yeah.
Yeah.
having
to walk around with that. But yeah, that's just my 2 cents.
Becca says, do you happen to know if Florida has a high demand for hairstylists?
Yes.
Lindsay has a high demand for hairstylists. She loves hairstylists.
No, just from the conversations I've had
With your hairstylist.
with my hairstylist, yes, very high demand. And it's very much a, what's the word to say, like a hustle game. Is that right?
Sure.
But yes, however, some of the hairstylists I've talked to said that money-wise, with hair is more south.
Oh, yeah.
So
South Florida, like Miami. Yeah.
Fort Lauderdale,
Stuff
stuff
like
like that, yeah. Because the central, you're gonna get a lot of tourist stuff, real quick, in and out haircuts.
So Carrie says, if you're starting over in a new career, what would be valuable in Florida? I'm a hairstylist, my husband is a garbage truck driver, but the pay isn't that great in those occupations. Well, if you watch our last video we just did a few days ago, we talked about the 2 highest demand jobs in Florida right now are in healthcare and construction. Now there's, obviously a whole lot of different jobs you can have in healthcare and a whole lot of different jobs you can have in construction. So to tell you the specifics on which jobs those would be in those specific fields, here's Lindsay.
What do you mean?
I'm just kidding.
Oh my gosh, I was like, oh
No,
boy.
I'm just saying, I don't know which ones are the highest demand within those fields, but I can tell you the medical field and the construction field are the most highly demanded fields.
Wasn't it RNs?
RNs, yeah.
Medical assistants and LPNs.
For the healthcare, yeah.
Yes.
And then we had like any sort of installers for construction, medical installers. Is
Medical.
What they said. Yeah, right. So, lots of different construction fields. I would say maybe if you could get into engineering, that'd be a huge one right now too.
Yep.
So.
I really think you could be successful in hairstyling too. It all depends on, like I said before, where you're moving in Florida.
So Carol says she'd love to see us do a video in Venice.
We will.
Maybe we should do that. We're gonna have a beach day, and maybe we'll.
Don't we have that really fun thing?
Yeah, we do. But
Yeah.
I think she's talking about like doing a live or something. We can go
Yeah.
live from the beach. That'd be kind of cool.
We could definitely do that.
So talking about the dogs, Carrie says they have 2 Boston Terriers under 20 pounds.
Cool.
Don't think you have an issue
No.
finding a place to rent with small dogs like that. Derek says moving from Minnesota to Orlando in the beginning of July for law school. That is awesome.
Wow.
Good for you.
Very cool.
This is kind of a random question, but how much did you spend on tolls on the drive down? Did you buy a toll pass? On the drive down here, we did not buy a toll pass, and to be honest, I didn't even really keep track of it. It was probably less than $20 or around $20 on tolls. I mean, very minor. You're only gonna have tolls, and if you're coming, where's it, Minnesota? So you're only gonna have tolls if you go the way we went, like Illinois and Indiana, and then you won't have tolls again until Florida. So there's not that many tolls. Yes, it's always been a city.
Oh, what?
About Washington, D.C. It's not a state, Lindsay. It's just a city. It's like a...
No, I was just thinking Washington. Like
Yeah,
the whole...
that's Washington State. You know what? Like Washington State, let's see if I'm doing this right. Washington State is way up here, and Washington, D.C. is like over here, like on the country. Thousands of miles apart.
It's not in this. It's not in Washington.
No. Okay.
The more you know.
You were in the sun for a long time. Please
Yes.
make sure you wear sunscreen and reapply often. I agree. The
Yes.
reason I didn't put sunscreen on today is because I wasn't thinking, and when I went, took off from the house at 7:30 this morning.
And yeah, that was totally my mistake with the kids too.
Yeah,
Like we
it was-
always put sunscreen, and I guess it was just so chilly that
It was like 48 degrees when we
It
left
was
the
so
house this
cold.
morning, and it didn't get over 66, but it's Florida and the sun is intense.
That's what I told my
so
mom. I was like, oh my goodness, like that was a moment. Like I guess
My nose is red.
I didn't think, like the sun.
Yeah. Are welding jobs in high demand in Florida? Yes. That's a hard yes on that.
Yes.
Yes. I need a county with good schools. Uniforms are fine. Uniforms are fine. Our kids
Yeah.
actually, we were worried about our kids and the uniforms.
Especially my oldest one.
and they've actually grown to like
Yeah.
it. Now
Yeah.
it's funny because now he expresses himself
Through his
with
shoes.
his shoes. Yeah, right.
Yes, very much.
Yeah. Oh boy, what happened here? AJT says, is the rain bad?
We love the rain.
This time of year, no, there's hardly any rain.
Hardly any.
But in the summertime, May through about October probably,
You're gonna have
there's
it all the time.
tons of rain, and it's very heavy, intense rain, and we love it. I like the heavy rain. I think it's cool. Honestly.
I like having because a lot of our windows we have the over, so we can have the windows open and you can listen to the rain and the thunder and it doesn't, like I said before on our last live, it doesn't like stop us from doing our plans.
Right.
Because it's always so hot that it feels good.
And it's so quick.
It is very quick.
It doesn't, like, the whole over a year we've been here, like, there's maybe been, I can count on one hand probably the days that it's rained all day. So there's not very many of them. Buffalo says, back to HOA fees, are they negotiable? I don't believe so.
I don't think so.
And do you have to pay them? I'm pretty sure you do. I'm thinking you'll get kicked out of the neighborhood if you don't.
Yeah.
Because they're even able to fine you for
Yes.
things. Like if you noise ordinance or if you have trash in your yard for too long and they give you a warning, you don't pick it up.
And I know too from talking to some other people that they can actually, if you don't do your HOAs, I think they can stop you from using the extra stuff there, like the pool, the
that
parks,
too.
and all that stuff.
I know people that have even gotten fines for having their sprinklers on too many days.
Oh yeah,
So-
you get fined for a bunch of stuff.
I heard that's not a requirement. I don't know.
I don't know.
We don't know enough about it. Like I said,
There are
we
neighborhoods
rent.
without though.
Yeah, there's neighborhoods
Yeah.
without, and we rent, so we don't know a whole
Yeah.
lot about what goes into
It's
it.
just right into our, it's included right in our rent, so.
Never paid HOA fees. Does he still live in that neighborhood? Or did he get kicked
Oh
out?
wow, yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know.
I wouldn't want to be the guy in the neighborhood that doesn't pay to keep the neighborhood, but I'd like to know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely check into that because I'm not sure.
I will tell you though that like you can tell the differences of the neighborhoods that have a little bit higher HOAs and the
Yeah.
ones that don't.
You drive through ours and it's very well
Beautiful.
manicured,
Oh my
and
gosh.
you can drive through ones that don't have HOAs and there's washing machines sitting in the front yard.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
there's advantages to HOAs.
Yes.
But I mean, obviously nobody wants to pay the extra money, but
Right.
there's advantages to HOAs.
It is.
Matt says, I heard the unions are weak in Florida. They're very weak in
Mm-hmm.
Florida. There's not, they pay half the price of non-union jobs. So there's that.
Yeah. That is a big bummer.
Yeah. AJT, I want to move to Venice when I'm 20, 21. Do you think that's a good place for that age? We'll let you know because we haven't been there yet.
We'll definitely let you know because we're going there. I want to say, I mean, I don't think it's like the Villages, would you, so to speak?
No, it's not a retirement community, I don't think. But I mean,
No.
I know that there are snowbirds that go to Venice, but
Yeah.
I'm not sure. 2021, you're probably looking for nightlife scene and all that.
Yeah,
And
that's
I'm not
true.
sure what's there for that, and we probably won't even find that out. So,
Yeah.
wife and mom life says yes, medical assistant here. Woohoo! There you go. Mm-hmm. What about pest control jobs? My husband works for pest control. I'm assuming Florida is hopping.
Oh,
He said hopping, yeah.
Yes, definitely hopping for pest control, for sure.
Yes, I would say, even I don't know where he's at, but starting your own business is probably even a possibility down here too. There's so many different pest control places, and I see different ones all the time, so they must be
Yep.
doing good.
Absolutely.
What's the AJT says? What's the dog you see constantly in Florida? The dog.
What do you mean?
I don't know. It says what's the dog?
Where? What's the dog you see constantly in Florida?
Coyote, maybe? I don't know. There are coyotes here. Is that what you're talking about? Don't know what you're talking about. Let us know. Katie says, do you spend a lot of money on tolls commuting? Not a ton, really.
We use the Sun Pass.
Well, right, but you still have to pay for it.
Oh.
I load that.
Yeah,
You just get to drive through it.
Yeah.
You don't see the bill, but I do have to put money on there. I mean, where we live, I don't have to use tolls to commute to work. Some people do.
I
So-
very rarely.
Where we live, we don't have to use the tolls that much. I mean, for us to casually drive and leisurely drive places, we maybe spend $20 to $30 a month on tolls, I'd say.
I actually do to go to my doctor's a lot on I-4 because I just go
There's
right
no tolls
there.
on I-4. You're talking
Yeah.
about 429.
When I go to Orlando, I have to go over because I have the Sun Pass and I can just go right past. I don't have to pull off.
Okay, that's not I-4 though. That's a different road.
Well, when do I know that I'm switching over? I stay on the same road.
Okay.
Stay on the same highway.
We don't
It's
spend a whole
I-4.
lot on tolls.
No, you don't.
I mean, I'd say $30 a month at the most, probably.
Yeah, whatever he said. I don't see the bill.
Tonka says I'm transferring with my job from Boston.
Boston.
I work as a building engineer for CBRE, HVACR, property management, pay very well in Florida. Been with my company for 18 years. Well,
Wow.
good for you.
That's a
Like
big
I said,
change.
engineering, there's
Yeah,
high demand for that down here.
definitely.
Dawn says we found a house to rent in Venice and we have 3 large dogs. We were afraid it was going to be hard to find something, but they are out there. We move next
Yes.
week. Can't wait.
Aww.
Peace out to ATL.
Aww. We are wishing you all the best.
Yes.
That's awesome.
What is it? We move next week? Well, we'll be in Venice in 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
See you on the beach, right? Let's have a barbecue.
Barbecue.
Last year, this is Joey. Last year, went down there looking at houses. We noticed most houses have no sin gutters. What is that? Especially with all the rain Florida gets. Have you noticed that about houses?
Oh, no, we
Are
have
you talking about
gutters.
rain gutters, maybe? No
We have
rain
gutters.
gutters. We have gutters. Yeah, not sure. I mean, we have gutters on our house, but I guess I haven't really paid that much attention
No, I
to
haven't
other
either.
houses.
Now I'm going to.
Yeah,
gonna
so
pay attention to
you're
that.
right. With rain, you would think you'd have gutters.
Yeah.
I've also noticed though, and I'm sure you noticed this too, the houses, because we live in a neighborhood where there's lots of new houses going up.
Mm-hmm.
You see that the houses are like they build up the property to the house,
Yes.
so the drainage is all going down
Yep.
to the street.
Yep.
They do
Do.
They do that on all these houses. Maybe that's why they forgo the gutters.
Maybe.
I guess I don't even pay
No,
attention
it
to
just
that.
still doesn't make sense.
But all the drainage is meant to go to the streets, and all the streets around us have all the storm drains, and they
Yep.
all take the water really well. Actually,
Yeah.
our streets never flooded. So, Carrie says my husband says he wants to do a Burmese python hunt in the Everglades. Too bad that doesn't pay. I didn't know you could hunt
No,
them,
they
I
actually
guess.
have, there's a Facebook group I follow that they have a bunch of volunteers that go out and do that.
Wow. I can't imagine that. I feel like the rain in Florida is like taking a quick shower, then it's finished. Yeah, a shower with your clothes on.
Yeah,
You know? So you're gonna
suppose.
be soaked. But yeah, it's kind of like that, and it's usually not a cold rain either. It's a warm rain.
Yeah.
So.
And it's intense.
It rains really hard sometimes where it hurts if you're out in it. So.
Yep.
Hi there, says Theodore. Why, hello, Theodore.
Hello.
I was actually thinking about moving to Florida, so this is a funny coincidence. Have to get out of my house since the hauntings started getting more aggressive.
Oh no.
Whoa, I see there's more coming up here. What's he say? Slamming doors, lights on, off, demonic growls. What's going on here?
Oh my
Where's this going?
goodness.
Not
That's
good.
scary. I would
What's
move
going
too.
on here?
I would be out the door.
Is this real?
It'd be scary. Well,
That'd
I'm sure
be
it could.
scary. Not good, so I thought, hey, why not Florida?
There you
I didn't
go.
hear the sewer gators are a real issue. No. I've never heard of a sewer gator.
It happens. Is
Come
it
on.
like something? I mean, we've never seen it since we've lived here.
You
but-
know, coming out of the sinks, toilets, showers.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe if you live closer.
Yeah, maybe if you're like down in Miami or something. I don't know.
Oh, I'm
they
sure
got all
Miami,
sorts of
for
issues down
sure.
there. Oh, I'm yawning. This must be the daylight savings time coming on. Mm-hmm. Eggs in the pipes. What? What's
Eggs in the.
Theodore? What's going on with you, man?
Oh, like gator eggs.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. Okay. Wow, that's a little over your head
Yeah,
this
it was.
time.
All right, so we've never had any experience with sewer gators. No, that's the first I've
But
ever.
however, on that eco tour, they did tell us that they like to hang out in sewers.
No, they're talking about in the drain pipe, like in the storm drains,
whatever.
which is not
Same
storm
thing.
drains. That's the culvert pipes.
Yeah.
So not storm drains, but You know, I'm sure they do get there.
I'm
you know?
sure they do.
Don't go walking around in the sewers and you'll probably be fine.
Yeah.
I don't think they're coming up your toilets.
Just
to be
like
honest.
anything, any body of water here, always assume there's something in it.
That's for sure. Mm-hmm. Definitely do that. What are your thoughts on South Florida versus Central Florida? Move to Florida without kids.
I do South Florida then, if you can.
Without kids?
Without kids.
Depends what you're looking for.
Yeah, I mean,
If you're
you
like
have to give us a little bit more of what you're looking for, but I would move.
if you're talking, you know, if you're a Disney fanatic, you know, Central Florida.
Yep.
Whew. If you are into like the beaches and
Anything.
nightlife and all that. What's
Yep.
that? What are you doing?
I had to grab him.
Oh, okay. If you're into the beaches and nightlife and all that, then South Florida is probably the place for you, you know. And South Florida is also a little bit more expensive to live down there, so keep that in mind as well. Theodore must be talking about large snakes, they say.
Oh.
Well, large snakes, large gators, anything coming up your toilet is probably not a good thing. You know, I would hate to open the toilet and see that. Carrie says, what do you think about Fort Lauderdale? My mom has a condo in Coral Springs. I think Fort Lauderdale is beautiful. You're getting down close to South Florida there as well, but Fort Lauderdale is a great area from what I've seen of it. I've worked down there, traveled down there, and I love it. So if you're looking for nightlife and stuff like that, Fort Lauderdale is really nice. Keto Beach, what is up, buddy? How is the iguana situation over there? We have so many on this side, they've become popular roadkill. Really? You know, I am yet to see an iguana here in Central Florida.
I've never seen one.
I have not seen an iguana here in Central
We
Florida.
just have the little babies.
Hey, we got Keto Beach watching.
Hi, where has he been?
He's been right here.
No, but where's he been? How
Guys,
is he
check out his
doing?
channel.
Yes.
He does awesome vlogs. Love your vlogs. But yeah, I've never seen an iguana
I've never
here.
seen an iguana in Central Florida.
I know that they're all over South Florida.
I'm not saying that it couldn't, but I just
No,
haven't.
I'm sure they do. That's just, you know, we see everything else by our house. Why not an iguana? You know? I don't know. What about the crime rate? And I assume you're talking about Fort Lauderdale. You know? Maybe Keto Beach can ask you or can answer that question
Yeah.
for you because he's right down there. What do you know about the crime rate down there, buddy? And then Joey says, how often do you guys see snakes? All the time.
I actually
Not lately though. Not in the
No.
winter months as much.
remember there was all over our neighborhood. They have the cottonmouths right now.
Oh yeah, there's a cottonmouth.
And so there's these two, what are those things called? Those things that eat roadkill.
Vultures.
Vultures. They always sit up at the top of our house, and I've never seen them like down. And today, Sully, he was playing with his toys right by the window, and all of a sudden he just freaks out, "Mommy, mommy!" And I went running, and two vultures eating a dead snake in
Why
our
not?
yard.
Yeah. Why not?
Crazy.
They got rid of it for you, so you
Yeah,
didn't
I
have to
know.
pick it up.
I know, but it just goes back to like, yeah, that like,
Right.
oh gosh, that they're there, you know, just worries me. But no, but in the winter months, we do not see them nearly as much in the summer. In the summer, a lot.
Kristen says, how are your parents enjoying their time in Florida?
Well,
I think they're
hope-
loving it.
Yeah, I hope they're having a good time.
Although today my mom said, because they're renting a house right down the street from us, and my mom said she would want to trade in her pool for a fireplace today.
Oh yeah,
Because today was a little chilly.
yeah.
People are going to get mad at us
I
for
know.
that.
We should not say that.
Keto Beach says, we asked him where he's been. He said he's been out vlogging.
Awesome. Get at it. Cool.
Probably a lot of editing too, because you do put way more time in your editing than what I do. I don't have the time for it. I'm sorry. I try.
We do try.
No. Chase says, "Hey guys, hello Chase. How you doing?
Hello.
You know, Keto, I'd love to see some iguanas here, so we'll take a couple of years. I guess they are kind of a nuisance from what I hear.
Yes, I heard they're like a really big nuisance.
That's so weird though that it's not that far away.
I know.
And there's so many there and none here. You know.
Yeah, but aren't they like? They're not usually here.
No, yeah, they're invasive. They're not
So
native to Florida.
That's why maybe South Florida.
Yeah, but you
it's
think
warmer.
they'd make their way up? Maybe they are making their way up.
Maybe.
Coming up I-4, I-75 down from Fort
Oh my
Lauderdale.
goodness.
Wait, not I-75. I don't know what it would be over there. I-95? I think so. Something like that. Let's see. Everyone's saying your channel is great, Keto Beach. That's awesome. Hopefully we can send some more people over there because you deserve it.
Yes.
HAT says I ate a snake once. Oh,
Oh,
that's
interesting.
cool. Yes. Did you put it on a stick? I mean, give us some
Like
details.
a snake kebab?
Yeah, snake kebab. Give us some. What kind of snake was it? How'd you cook it? Let us know.
Was it a survival
Let's
thing,
have
or
a
did you just
barbecue.
choose? Did you just choose to do that?
How's the Crystal River area? Isn't that close to you guys? It's not that close. It's probably a little over 2 hours away. But Crystal River is awesome to visit. I don't think there's many jobs there. It's kind of, out in the sticks a little bit. And I've heard that there's not many jobs there, but it's an awesome area to
Really?
visit. It's the only place in Florida that you can legally swim with the manatees.
Oh, I knew that. Yeah,
So that's cool.
that
Definitely
is
go
very
check that
cool.
out. Keto says, Miami is mixed bag. I like to be no further south than Deerfield Beach and prefer Boca Raton.
I just watched a video on Deerfield
Did you?
Beach. Yeah.
What kind of video?
We should really go there. It was just like a vlog type thing. It was more of just vlogging it, but then the narrator was just, it wasn't somebody talking. It was just,
Oh, that's what a narrator is.
well, whatever. It was like stuff you have to read, but it was really pretty. Just different things you could do.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'll check that out.
Nice story. Good story, Lindsay.
We used to have 11 snakes. We sold them. Says Carrie.
Wow. Oh, gosh, you're braver than I am.
11. You sold them. Did you make a profit? Is
Miles?
there are you a snake? Are you a snake broker?
Yeah,
What's
you a
going
snake
on
dealer?
here? You got 11 snakes. So you sold them.
Miles?
Did you hold on to them for a while till they got more valuable and then you got rid of them?
Miles
I need some
really,
details
really,
on this.
really wants a snake, and I don't know. I heard they make really good pets. I did see that, but there's no way I could do it.
Oh boy.
What?
I'll get back to you, Carrie. It's funny. AJ says it was a snake I found in a sewer and I got hungry. I think it was a garden snake.
Oh my goodness.
Cool.
That's, yeah, cool.
Cool.
Whatever.
All right, how'd you cook it? You didn't answer that. What's going on here? Carrie says, what's your favorite beach so far? What's your favorite beach so far?
I don't know. I love Naples.
Yeah, Naples is beautiful.
Naples is beautiful, but I also like Clearwater.
Clearwater's too busy for me.
I don't know. I can't get over that beach in Naples.
You know what I like
It's
most so
just like
far? So
paradise.
far, and I think we're probably gonna change this because we're gonna go to see Siesta Key pretty soon.
Yes, I want to go there so bad.
I think my favorite beach so far is the Fort DeSoto
Yeah.
State Park.
Yeah, that was pretty.
It's a very pretty beach. I thought it wasn't busy,
No.
really, and we were snorkeling there. We were finding sand dollars and seeing fish and stuff, and it was pretty cool. So that's my favorite so far. Carrie made $1,500 on her snakes. Well,
Wow.
man,
We
should,
need to get in the snake biz.
Yeah, we should get in the snake biz.
I just got to
go.
get over my fear of snakes.
We can go catch some in the backyard and just bring them inside and
I
start
couldn't
raising
admit-
them.
There's no amount of money.
Kristen says, I think we came to Florida for 2 weeks while you were in Wisconsin. We come June 16th through July 3rd, so we can be back in Maine for the 4th with family.
Cool.
You know, we haven't booked anything back to Wisconsin yet or
I'm coming, buddy.
solidified any dates, but I think we're going to probably go like the first week in June. So we might be here when you're in Florida, right, Lens?
Well, I thought we were going to go more towards the second week.
The second week in June, somewhere in there. So we'll be back for the end of June for sure. Watch your snakes, people. AJ's gonna eat them. Balk pythons, corn snakes, geckos, and 7-foot python. Well, I don't think Lindsay would last too long in your house, Carrie. She doesn't like all those reptiles. Tonka says your channel is very funny and you make us feel like family. Love the knowledge you have and the tips for us moving. God bless everyone on the channel. Thank you very much, Tonka. That's very nice of you to say. Yes. Kristen says Siesta Key is beautiful. We went there last year when on vacation. Somebody just told us that Siesta Key was just named the #1 beach. Was it in the world or just in the United States?
In the U.S.
In the U.S. Number
It was
one
the
beach
news.
in the U.S.
It was the news.
No, it wasn't. It was our
It was
buddy
somewhere on
Sarasota
here.
Experience.
Remember, I told you because I saw it on the news.
Oh, you saw it on the news too. Yeah. So, yeah, Siesta Key. We're going to go check it out because we heard it's superb. Joey says, has it been hard or a weird adjustment moving from Wisconsin with mountains to Florida, which is flat? I wouldn't say Wisconsin had mountains. Wisconsin had hills, right?
Yeah. I don't know.
You're not the one to ask.
No.
Yeah, I mean, it's not really. I mean, because Wisconsin, like I said, didn't have mountains. It was hilly, you know, but you're right. There isn't many hills here in Florida.
No,
so-
very flat.
Not unless you go up to northern Florida. But it hasn't been an adjustment in that aspect. Carrie says snake bite. Snakes bite, but they don't eat much. Well, you know, there's still that venom thing to worry
Yeah.
about.
Yes.
Jessica says, is $25,000 enough to have saved for a move? Yes. We had a video on this where I think we said, like, if you're gonna hire movers to move a 3-bedroom house, and you have a job lined up, obviously. If you have that all kind of depends on that. If you have a job lined up, I'd say around $13,000. What we figured with all the expenses is enough.
25, that's a good number.
Yeah, that's a very good
Very
number.
good
That
number.
gives you some
Wiggle
flexibility
room.
and wiggle room. Yeah. You should take your kids to a huge pool that looks like a beach. I have seen that. I don't know
Wait,
where that is.
what?
I saw that somewhere.
What is it?
I don't know, but we should do it.
Did you also see? No, I don't remember where it was, but it's St. Pete. I think it's St. Pete. They're building that huge brand new park, right? Like on, it's right next to the ocean. It's like, I guess it's like a big deal.
Oh, really?
I hope that I'm saying the right area, but I thought it was St. Pete. So I'm super excited about that.
I haven't heard that.
Yeah, like I watched a whole virtual video on it. It's not going to be ready for a while though.
All right. AJ says, what other countries have you been to? Not very many.
Mexico.
Canada and Mexico.
Yep, Canada and Mexico.
I've been to like
Jamaica.
Jamaica. Yeah, Jamaica and a couple other little islands down there, but
Yep.
nowhere too far. You're welcome, Jessica. Tonka says Mineola has lots of hill, highest point in Florida. Really? Because I've been up in northern Florida and there's some big hills up there, so that'd be interesting to find that out, I guess.
Yeah.
Brian says enjoying the live stream tonight. As always, thank you, Brian.
Thank you. I felt so bad because I'm like, Eric, we are so tired. I hope we can.
We gotta try to catch up with you guys at least
We
once a
do.
week. We've been so busy
So
lately.
busy, and
And we're gonna continue to be
we're
busy.
doing a video tomorrow, and it will. I think it's going to be a good one with answering some questions for all you parents out there at the schools. Right? Think you're ready to dive into that?
Yeah, we can do that.
It has not been a good week. But we will get into that tomorrow.
All right. Jessica says the new St. Pete Pier opens May 30th. Yeah, we have to go check that out.
What?
There's a new pier in St. Pete opening on May 30th.
Cool.
What time is it? Well, that's kind of a trick question, AJ, because, you know, my clock right now says it's 11 p.m., but it's daylight savings, so is it midnight?
I think it's not until I mean, technically, yeah, but
Technically, no.
yeah. I was gonna ask Jessica, is that the pier with the park? Is she talking about the park?
I'm not sure. See,
Oh,
that's all
this is
news
gonna
to
bug
me.
me now. I'm gonna have to look it up.
Look it up.
When your phone's down.
Brian
so.
says, Lindsay, is that maybe the St. Pete Pier you're thinking of? Grand opening May 30th.
Oh my goodness, I think it is. There's like it has.
They're building, that's a big deal, this whole thing. Park
it is,
and
yeah.
pier.
No, there's a park.
Oh, is there?
There's an
I'm
actual
sure there is, yeah.
park for kids. It's like it's a big thing.
Carrie says, how's the atmosphere of the 2020 elections coming? Doesn't, I just notice stuff on the radio, that's about it.
Yeah.
We don't even watch TV. So, as far as like the everyday stuff, nothing.
I
really.
don't see like picketers and
Yeah, and you
all
know what,
that
to be
stuff.
honest, like, I see way less political signage in yards and stuff here than I did in Wisconsin.
Oh yeah. I wonder if
Ton
it's
less.
the HOA, you think?
Yeah, it probably is. You're right about that.
Yeah, it's huge.
What?
Jessica,
Oh, you're skipping things.
I know, but that was
hu-
bothering me.
it's huge.
It's huge. I knew I was right. It's St. Pete.
Fair Cookie says, which county you from in Florida? I'm from Flagler. We are in Polk County. We're like on the edge of Polk and Osceola County.
Yep.
Kristen says, are people in Florida buying out stores with sanitizer and other supplies because of coronavirus?
We are completely out.
Some states have simply have empty shelves because of it. We haven't found that yet here in Maine, but New Hampshire has. Yeah,
We are completely out. I went to 7 stores in one night to get stuff for my kids' school.
And you didn't come home with any hand
I
sanitizer.
Came home with no hands, and like even the wipes and all that is.
My place of work went to go order hand sanitizer online, and they couldn't even do it. Like, to try to get a whole case of it.
No.
Couldn't even do it.
They're selling it ridiculously on Amazon
Yeah,
though.
not supposed to do that.
No, that's awful.
So Jessica, I think she's talking about the pier where she says, yes, it's huge. Mm-hmm. Tonka says, Tropical Paradise in Florida Lagoon. That must be the name of that pool that looks like the ocean
Well,
beach or something.
I'm gonna look that up.
Tropical
That sounds
Paradise,
really cool.
Florida Lagoon. Check it out. New park. Check it out. Check it out.
Perfect.
I just
Can't
said
wait for the summer. Yes, Jessica.
that. Yes.
We need to go there.
Why are the HOA fees so high? Where? I mean, some of them are pretty high.
Yeah.
But
And
they
there's
do,
some.
they do a lot, you know? I mean, we got, in our neighborhood, they're constantly out mowing the...
There are landscapers here on our berms every day.
Yeah.
They do every
They
single
trim the
day.
palm trees and everything going down the main drag, and we have 2 pools we can use, a full gym, tennis courts, a park, dog park, all that stuff. That's all because of the HOA. So our money's, we know that our money's going somewhere.
Yes.
So AJ says, I live in the Madison area and there are signs everywhere. Yeah, see? So lots of political signage. We don't see it here, and I think that's because of our HOA. What?
What is that message?
It means he took it away.
Oh, okay.
Carrie says, do you guys feel the need to travel to destinations less other than to see family? You know, we find ourselves having the urge to travel to destinations probably more because there's so many different places to go in Florida and so many cool things to see that we're always trying to see so much stuff.
But does she mean other than Florida?
Other than Florida?
Like other places?
No, just to see family.
Although I would really want to have maybe like a weekend in like Nashville or
Yeah, you
Tennessee.
said that. And I've talked about I want to go to Cuba or something like that.
Yeah.
Or Puerto Rico
Puerto
or
Rico.
something. Yeah.
Yep.
Not Cuba.
Puerto Rico. Yeah, but
Puerto Rico. I don't want to go to Cuba. I want to go to Puerto Rico.
yeah.
Um,
I think you can go there now though.
Tonka says water jet also available. I don't know what you're talking about. Check it out. Water jet. Is that like the wakeboard thing?
Oh, maybe.
I don't know. Water jet to me means like cutting metal on a water jet table. So I don't think that's what he means.
No.
Hito says our HOA fees are high, about $450 a month, but they include a lot: cable, internet, water. And the big thing is they include insurance, the building structure. So,
Oh, cool.
you know, if yours is including things like cable, internet, and water, I mean, that's huge. Because
That's huge.
obviously our bills are higher than lots of people. We get that because of our size of our family. But our water bill is usually about $180 a month.
Yeah.
So I think our HOA is like $180 a month.
Wow.
So, I mean, that's $360 right there. And then you add cable and internet on top of it, we're about the same, you know? So it's not like, you look at $450 a month for HOA, and if you really looked at all that's included in that, it's really not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
Sarah says, I found hand sanitizer at the Dollar Tree in Missouri. Everywhere else has been out of everything. Huh.
I know. It's scary.
AJ says, I can't stand Wisconsin from only 3 months of summer and 9 months of cold and 6 months of snow. Mm-hmm. The bare trees, the skies are all gray and depressing. I want to move.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think maybe a month or two from now, maybe we'll see less people watching us because it's sunny out
Yeah.
in different areas again.
Probably.
You know? So
Yeah.
that's a real thing. Carrie says, just thinking I'll save lots of money not needing to travel
Yes.
too warm. You probably will, yeah.
Yeah.
Except you're going to want to travel back to see family.
That's what she's the one who asked.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Okay.
Tonka says holiday builders, the Crystal Lagoon lifestyle, holiday builders. Y'all talking about crystal lagoons. Well, sounds like we're talking about some sort of lagoon, I guess, that we don't know about yet. So we're gonna have to go check it out.
Yes.
That's the name of the place to check out. Okay, well,
Okay.
we're definitely gonna check that out.
All
I
right.
think we're caught up, are we?
Awesome.
So yeah, we're gonna check out Crystal Lagoon.
And the park and so many other places.
Look at it right now. Crystal Lagoon. We're gonna check it out. Where is it?
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Is this it?
No, you gotta do that, Eric, because now I can't read this.
I'll look at it in a second. We're checking this out. Look at that place.
That is cool.
Look at that place. Where is this place? Guys, we're looking at Crystal Lagoon right now, and this does, you know what this reminds me of? You know what it reminds me of? Discovery Cove.
I was just gonna say that. Yeah.
Minus, it doesn't look like there's probably all the stingrays and fish and stuff in there, but it looks pretty cool.
Very cool.
Where is it?
I wonder too, is this one of those park with the when it reaches capacity?
I'm sure it is. You know what? I have heard of that. I've seen that before.
Oh, those jets are pretty cool.
Oh, that's what he's talking about, the water jets.
I've
That's
always
cool.
wanted to do one of those.
Oh man, we should do this, Linz.
That'd be so cool.
Where is this place? Don't know where it is.
You need to go to the website.
Well, let's
and
check.
then-
Do we have any? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So Joey says, do you still feel like you're on vacation
Sometimes.
or has life set in?
Life is definitely set in, but
When we go on our weekend getaways, I think we
Yes.
feel like we're on vacation, you know, but we have still, during the weeks, we have work and school. And
homework and games
sports and all that, yeah.
doctor's appointments. But yeah, there are, I would say definitely when we go on the weekends, check out other places for sure. You can still have those feelings.
Michael says, hi, Michigan, or Michael, Michigan. Michael from KC, Missouri, home of the Super Bowl champs. Way to rub that in.
Yeah, I had to put that one in there.
My wife and I have 3 kids, 4th on the way.
Congratulations.
We love the Gulf Coast, specifically Sandestin area. Have you all been to the Gulf side? A ton. Mm-hmm. We have not. You're talking about Destin. That's way up on the Panhandle. I've been up there. Lindsay has not.
No, I have not.
But yeah, we love the Gulf side. Nice. Clear,
I would love to go to Destin.
clear waters, snorkeling, sea turtles, that kind of stuff. That's cool stuff. Kristen says, thanks guys for always answering all our questions. You guys are the best. You're the best.
Oh, thank you.
You guys are the best. Carrie says, thank you both for staying up late to answer our questions. I hope your kiddos sleep in a bit. Well, if you've noticed,
Yeah,
Lindsay keeps sneaking away because we have one that just won't go to bed.
I have to
And-
be like right next to him.
And if you caught the beginning of it, we have one that has a really high fever right now, but
Mm-hmm.
he's sleeping. We've been checking on him, so he's good.
I might have to dart off to go.
Tonka says
Which
jet
side?
skis to ride. We're gonna check that place out.
Yes. That looks super cool.
Do you feel more motivated in Florida rather than Wisconsin, and do you feel happier?
Yeah. More motivated.
More
I'd say.
motivated. I'd say, you know, the happiness takes a while probably
Mm-hmm.
because all the different things you're adjusting to, and that can be different for everybody. You know, if you're leaving a bad situation, you're obviously going to be happier in Florida.
Right.
If you're leaving a close family wherever you're coming from and you're moving to Florida, you're probably going to go through a period where I wouldn't say depressed, but it's going to be hard to find that happiness
Yep.
that you're looking for, you know, and
But definitely, I very much was someone with seasonal, would you say blues, you know, in the winter back home?
yeah, right.
And now it's, yeah, I would definitely say every day where the sun's shining and yeah, it definitely can motivate you a lot more, especially this time of year, for sure.
Couple more questions, and what do you say? We'll wrap it up here
Yeah.
pretty soon. All right, so we got Dawn saying, "I'm leaving my entire support system here.
Mm-hmm.
How do you guys deal with not having a support system any longer? Who can you depend on when you need a break, dinner date, etc.?"
So we haven't had a date since we moved here.
No, we have not.
So it's hard. I would say that's one of the biggest struggles because we are a type of parents where we don't trust anybody
Right.
with our kids. So that's been a struggle, and we don't really have a. I mean, we're building a support group. I mean,
We are.
but
I think what's really helping us is these sports we're getting
Yes.
involved in, like, because it's so tight knit in the sports community here, the youth sports, that
Yep.
we're starting to build a little bit of a community there. So a support system.
Absolutely.
Brian says, I remember you mentioning Discovery Cove before, and it sounds like so much fun.
I love Discovery Cove.
It's a ton of fun. Now it's a
It's
little
expensive,
it's a little
but-
expensive. Well, you know, if you look at Disney, Disney's what, like $100? No, it's more than that, like $125 for a day now.
Mm-hmm.
Discovery Cove, you're probably looking at $150 to $200, but
It's so worth it.
it includes all your food, drinks. You know, it's all inclusive while you're there, and man,
It's
it is
so much fun.
It's so beautiful
I
there
love
too.
Discovery
There's
Cove.
like a whole coral reef section they have with huge 6-foot stingrays you can swim with, and all sorts of
Yep.
different tropical fish. And it's, if you guys haven't checked out Discovery Cove, go check it out. Isaac says, oh wait, Brian said, I'm gonna check out your Dade City's Wild Things later. Wild Things? Dade City's Wild Things. We went to Dade City. We did the zip lining. Is that what you're talking about? That might be what he's talking
Yeah,
about.
maybe.
Isaac says, hey guys, I got my Class A license. I can move to Lake Mary or Winter Park. You guys are great. Thanks.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks, Isaac. Those are both great areas too, Lake Mary and Winter Park, especially if you got kids. They both have great school districts. So, Tonka says we'll be moving in the summer. I have 2 new jet skis we can go ride. My wife and going to need friends. Whoa.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's have a barbecue
Let's
and
have a barbecue.
go jet skiing. That
Yes.
sounds like fun.
Hit us up. For real. I am down.
Marcus says, are y'all regularly having a live stream on the weekend? That's a new plan.
Yes,
I
just like, so we're planning, obviously we're still gonna do, drop some videos during the week. But we definitely wanna make it, more of a regular to come on live at least once a week, most likely during the weekend, absolutely. So we can just come on and catch your guys' questions and.
We have a very, very, very busy schedule right now with all of our, work obviously, and then the sports for our kids are taking up so much time, which is great,
Yes.
but I think we found that putting out videos 3 times a week right now is really hard. So I think we're gonna try to do a live stream probably every Saturday, maybe Sunday night, depending.
Maybe Friday. Yeah.
Friday, Saturday, or Sunday night,
And then drop a video during the week.
And we are the worst at giving advance notice, and we know that. So we
Yes, we need
apologize.
to get better
So
at that.
if you guys aren't subscribed to us, subscribe and hit the notification bell, because then you'll get the notification that we are going live. So
Yes.
then you'll be able to catch us.
We will definitely still be dropping videos during the week. It's just, it may be like 1 fewer than what we're used to, just during baseball time.
Robert says, how's the Leesburg area? Don't know that area too well. That's where your grandparents used to live. So I'm not sure if
They
it's
loved
more
it.
than I'm not sure if it's necessarily a retirement area or not, but
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I know the community they lived in was. So I'm not too familiar with the area. I can't say too much about it. AJ says, thanks for the help. Thank you again for watching. Mr. Sauce. Moving down June, July from upstate New York. Any advice to make the move easy as possible for family of 4? Do your research, plan, save, all that good stuff. That's the best advice we can give you. Amy says, love you guys and your fam is adorbs.
Aw, thank you.
Thank you so much. Also coming down for a week at the end of the month to start exploring areas. That's what you need to do, Mr. Sauce, is explore the areas, get to know them before you make a commitment to any certain area. Michael says, hey, you guys were amazing. My wife and I have had 1 date in the past 3 years, but we enjoy our little moments like coffee, shower, lunch, potty break, alone. Thanks for being so responsive. You're very welcome. Okay. Yeah, we enjoy our little times like that too, so we can definitely relate to not having any dates.
Yes, definitely.
Tonga said you like good Puerto Rican food, go to Palm Campo restaurant, Orlando. Food is very good. I will check that out because I'm always checking out weird restaurants while I'm at work. So, Lady Fox, thank you for your videos. Good night. Thank you,
Yes,
Lady
good
Fox. Good night to
night.
you, Carrie. You guys are awesome. Thanks again.
Awesome.
You're awesome too. Do people put solar panels on their roofs there
Yes.
with hurricanes and all? I don't see that
I
many,
have.
honestly.
I
They
have.
do. You see them.
You can see, there's a street that has more,
Oh, okay.
yeah, there is.
So yeah, there's definitely, with all the sun, of course, there's gonna be solar power, but we are caught up, so I think it's a good time
Okay.
to say good night.
We
to
are so
everybody.
sorry to rush off, Sully Bear.
Yeah, and plus it's getting late here. So
Have a good night.
we have daylight savings, so we're gonna get up.
Oh my goodness.
I gotta get up in a couple hours and make some pancakes for y'all.
I feel so bad. It's just been a long day, guys, but we did not want to go to bed without saying hi to everybody and answer as much questions as we could.
Yes. So expected one video this week probably, and other than
We're
that,
gonna film tomorrow and then we'll edit.
We'll
film early so we can edit and hopefully drop it. What do you think, Monday? As long as we can get the editing done.
no later than Wednesday probably.
You really think?
We'll see.
I think we can get it before
We'll
then,
see.
for sure. And I want to do the schools, guys. I think it's time.
We can do that. We can do that.
I think it's time, and I think there's a lot of you out there that want to know the breakdown of it, and the good, the bad, the ugly, and I think we should get into it.
I'm gonna answer these last two questions.
Okay.
Quick one about the car insurance going up. Ours went for full coverage from 110 a month for 2 vehicles up to 175. So yes, it did go up roughly about, what's that, 60%-ish, something like that. So yes, car insurance is gonna go up. And somebody else said, did the channel help you guys with your relationship, having something to do together other than parenting? I think it definitely helped us with adjusting to living here, for sure.
For sure, adjusting. And yeah, this is definitely turned into like mine and yours thing. We started it and we did a lot with the kids, and it's just now turned into kind of, our thing. I mean, it's not just you and I sitting behind the computer and making a video or doing these lives, but a lot of thought goes into working together and talking videos through on what we feel would be more beneficial for what you guys, like the questions we get and stuff like that. So yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it helps us for sure.
For sure.
Keto, you're very welcome. Your channel's awesome.
Very awesome.
And to the rest of you, farewell, good night, and we will see you next time.
Next time.